This is
Take it away,
Salamancer.
Sal.
And you are watching SalTV. Of course, you have already heard the fabulous Psunfragga joining me today once again for Map 2 of IDK Black versus XEN team. And right now they're just getting out to the mid-fight here on CP Obscure. We've got both demo men taking the high ground here. And the entire red team could take a lot of damage, losing their demo man very, very quickly to a jump in from
Pretty
Santa.
gonna get killed at Edison again.
Nice.
Oh my god.
What's he up to now? He's up to like 3 or 4 frags, I think, at this point.
Oh my gosh.
He's just showing us how it's done with that
XEN are
crossbow.
clearing out middle again, and we've got 3 players on XEN team against RedShock and Avokia. Both of them, I think that's a common trend now. Both of those two are managing to stay alive when necessary. So I think that's some bromance going on there, Sal. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, and of course, I think you mentioned that about RedShock earlier. We're gonna have to give him a little bit of loving about that later on. I think he'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
But he's now got his team backed up to, and not his team, but of course he's murking, backed up to their second point. They've got Rake on the sniper, standing up on that high ground, and that's going to be tough to push into.
Has taken sniper as well, and I think XEN are aware that Rake does have a tendency to take sniper, which is why they're running Vertec on sniper as well.
Oh, nice
And
headshot
Vertec
on
getting a headshot to
Drozo.
Drozo.
And Rake gets that kill on Vertec. So XEN team now with a little bit of a player disadvantage, and it looks like, yeah, IDK is going to push on this. Rake is doing his very best to push out. Can't do it just yet. Here comes the Uber, though, forcing the Uber now from our blue team, but it's going to be about 30% longer than IDK's. Meanwhile, Evok is stopping the back cap. Yeah.
It's a very strange play by IDK. I think they lost 2 players at the same time that Santa was trying to get a pick, and unfortunately they're losing everybody but the medic and Avokia. Once again, that bromance is going on strong, Sal.
It really is. I'm wondering if these guys, if they've known each other for a long time, what the deal is with that. Right now, Santa just respawning, so he's the last one. And it looks like Vertec once again taken down by Rake with a body shot there. But it doesn't matter. XEN team is capping the second point. Oh, great kill on Evokia and Hui.
Sticky.
Yeah. Problem
down
is,
Soldier and Demo. That's great. XEN should be pushing last, perhaps trying to get those picks on the medic whilst they've got the huge player advantage here.
well, the player advantage though isn't materializing because a lot of them were respawning, and so Mix now with his severe Uber disadvantage. We'll see whether IDK can push back out from this. Right now, it is still 0-0 between these two teams, and IDK, although they did have a good mid fight, ended up losing it, and XEN is pushing at them. Rake now looking actually on the right-hand side. Interesting sniper spot for him. He's going to try and see if he can't spot anybody taking the high ground, and he's just going to try and quick scope him to death. Nobody's doing that just yet, but looks like Edison's going to pop around here pretty soon. Is Rake going to spot him? He does, but he's out of position, gets taken down. Oh, XEN's going to push on this for sure. There is a back cap going on right now, though. And what are they going to do about this? It looks like they do have to... Oh, actually, XEN was playing really far back. My bad. But they have taken out RedShock finally.
The last point here. With Drozo dropping back and Hui sticking main. I think Hui might go down. No, Hui gets saved with Drozo field. And XEN team should be pushing in. I mean, come on guys, this is yours now. 3 up, you've got Uber.
Yeah, Vertec trying to get these kills here. Does manage to pick off Drozo, and oops, there we go. Now we're watching. Yeah, our red team is on the point right now. Hui's putting some stickies down on the point, but is it going to be enough? I think it just might. Demo Man trying to get on there, and no. Yes. No, yes, no, yes. XEN capping the point to bring it to 1-0, and there we go. Finally, a medic dropping down there, but too late. We've missed the rag.
I was really impressed to see IDK having the balls effectively to push out with that huge advantage. But this map is so big that it's very disastrous to push out that far and not kill the enemy medic when you know you've got that advantage. So it's a very unfortunate turn of events for them.
And here at the mid-fight now, Spiri and his opponent Hui have once again both taken that high ground demo man rollout, although they're playing a little bit further back now. And Spirit has gone down once again. Drozo and Hui both dead though, and now, demo man, I'm sorry, Soldier down there getting chased, so this is a disastrous mid-fight for IDK. RedShock having to drop back and firing some crossbow bolts just to say he can, pretty much. I don't think there's anybody chasing after him at the moment, but he's got to be so careful.
I feel I empathise a bit for IDK. I feel quite sorry for them because they are playing this map with 2 mercs, and unfortunately Obscure isn't as played as Badlands and Granary. So even when you're merking for a team, you could have the best team around you and like the best caller, and it's still not going to feel right if you're playing with 2 substitutes. So I think we're gonna see them taking quite a lot of penalties for it because of lack of coordination.
Yeah, once again, Rake here is peeking around as the sniper, and he does want to get these kills. Oh, does try to go for the shot off on Spirit, and I think he managed to hit a body shot there, but it was not nearly enough. Spirit's going to be back up to a full overheal soon. They are pushing in right now through the top. The Uber has popped out. All the damage classes coming out there, and Rake is taken down first. But Soldier's chasing down here. Edison gets taken out, and now Zen Team is backed away. They really don't want to have to deal with this right now. IDK did lose a player as well, but they are holding on to their point very easily for now.
Yeah. I know I said IDK are going to be uncoordinated and they're going to be punished for it, but perhaps they'll do another play like Badlands where they start off cold and then warm up once they get into the spirit of things on this map. I mean, they both did have the PCW rounds before, so...
Yeah, they do need to get used to each other, it seems, more than anything. Zen Team still pushing in. We do have Rake on the spy, actually, so I'm going to watch the Rake cam for the moment. He's disguised as a sniper, so we'll see whether anybody realizes what's going on here. Now cloaks up and is going to start walking through, using that spam as cover. Got to be really careful not to get spotted out there, but he's... Oh, this is going to be really, really scary for him. Probably going to decloak here, and he might get heard. No, he didn't. Going to get the pick on the demo very, very easily. Nice kill, and nobody's able to deal with him just yet. They are having to drop back now to try and get that kill on the spy, but I think he's gotten away. Yes, he has. Gotten away with it clean. Didn't even die there. Zen losing 3 players.
How can we get a very beautiful force on Red Shark? I mean, to be quite honest, he is my MVP for Zen Team at the moment. I'm so impressed by how he plays. I never used to pay attention to him, but God, I wish I tracked his progress as a player.
Yeah, IDK now pushing forward once again and dealing a lot of spam through the doors. So they have managed to do the impossible here and hold off their last point, recapture second, and now they've got the momentum going into mid. Rake is still on the spy, actually, while Burtek on the sniper. Let me see. I gotta see Rake. Where is he going right now? He's grabbing that ammo just so he can leave his cloak on a little bit longer. I gotta be really careful about that scalp. It looks like he's gonna get away with this for now. And we do have yet another pause.
Rake on 5, and I believe the game has just been unpaused now.
Yes, it has, and we are watching Rake as he decloaks behind a demo, but he's been spotted out, still disguised as a sniper, but then he cloaks up and gets taken out, so Speary has found him, manages to knock him down, and Zen Team does still hold on to their midpoint, holding on to it pretty decisively at the moment. They've got the Uber ready to go. Burtek looking for a kill. Oh, Scout barely avoids that, but... our soldier was up there and in a perch and ended up getting knocked off. Santa is now down. The Uber is popped here for red really early. Blue a lot later. They did just now manage to get it. Evoke jumping up, trying to deal a lot of damage to the medic and demo combo down here, but it's not going to be quite enough. He has to drop back to the safety of his own medic and try to save his own medic actually from this bombing soldier. In fact, here comes another soldier. This is a secondary push here from Zen, and I'm sorry I've been talking for so long, but this is crazy action.
He's just taking down Scout and Demoman. Now he's flanking behind, taking down Burtek, maybe.
And
no,
Daddy
he takes
does.
down Burtek. That was a great killing spree by Drozo, and I did say earlier that I haven't played with him before, and he is a fantastic deathmatcher, but unfortunately, overextended trying to take their medic down. That was
Hui there.
Great spree by him.
Hui ended up going in after the enemy medic as well, trying to even up the Ubers a little bit here, because right now it's a 40% advantage for Zen Team, but he could not do it, ended up killing himself with some poor sticky placement. He was just trying to deal some damage, but it ended up doing more to him than his opponents.
If Zen Team were fast enough, they should be pushing second point, because Hui overextended quite simply, and he's not there in time to put up stickies. Zen could have been pushing for second, and most likely taking it with that huge advantage, And there we go, Burtek getting another pick on Hui. That is saved. There is no stickies now, so...
Yeah, so we'll see Speary running out here, and they're like, yeah, come on, medic, let's do this. And now Ubering like a boss to get out there and deal as much damage as possible. Red Shock taken out by Burtek as well. Burtek going huge right now, and so is Speary, actually. Rake is he going to go for a back cap, or just going to go for some kills? Neither so far.
Perhaps a distraction technique.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing back here right now. He may be trying to distract.
It doesn't matter. What are you doing, Zen? Why are you looking behind you at the scout? Their medic has just spawned and you could be pushing last point. Wow. Tunnel vision, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to leave yourself open to a back cap, but I think they could have just maybe left one person there and pushed straight in.
They don't need to leave anybody. There's no way that back cap would have happened if they pushed last.
Let's check the defense right now for
Bertek
IDK.
really showing his worth. I mean, I got told once that the way you know you're a good scout is if you spawn, manage to make at least one kill before dying, and that's how you know you're a good scout. So Bertek is really showing his worth as a sniper.
Yeah, Edison coming out here now and dealing a lot of damage to the Heavy, but they're unable to focus him and get that kill just yet. Heavy is at about 40 health now, so one more shot. Yes, he does get taken down there by a headshot, actually. Kind of unnecessary. But Rake has managed to go huge here, kill a couple players. So has Drozo, actually. And so it's only 1 or 2 left for Zen. It's just Bertek now, and he's trying to go for headshots instead of dropping back. That's a complete wipeout. IDK, once again, going to push out towards their second point. It's still 0-1, though, and IDK's been losing a lot of time off the clock. It's about 19 minutes left.
It's still anybody's game in my opinion. There's enough time left on a map like this. This is a very low scoring map. It's very rare that you see a game that might be, you know, 7-2, 6-5, anything like that. It's usually down in the 2s and 3s.
Yeah, we'll find out. Somebody making fun of me right now for saying going huge, because of course that is Duder's line, and I apologize for appropriating a line from Duder. That guy is a beast. And of course we do still have that Duder soundboard, but I don't have it open right now. Rake peeking in here and going for some kills, but actually now sneaking around to the right-hand side while the rest of his team does start capturing the control point here. Mix has been taken out. No more medic for Zen team for the moment, and now Rake is just going to start doing cleanup here. He finds a demo, can get that kill. Yes, he can. And now actually sneaking around to, what is he doing in this upper area? Going to look for spawners, I think. Edison may get taken out as well. He's going to have to be careful.
Rake is on Zen team's last point trying to ninja. So let's see how fast the spawners are. Is he going to try and kill the medic? Oh, he heard the medic spawn. I think he's just going to try and go for the cap, but he's going to get stopped by the scouts.
Yeah, a little bit of indecision by him. He's actually getting... Oh!
And the medic goes down. Fantastic play by IDK, who there really appreciated the time that they needed to push in. I'm glad they pushed it and play by them. So now it's 1-1. 17.5 minutes left. Let's get your predictions in, guys. What do you think the final score is?
Yeah, I want to see what my stream chat says as well. My personal prediction here, IDK did show kind of a sort of a slow pushing juggernaut last Badlands, where it took them a while for him to start moving, but once they started moving, just like our comic book hero, they could not be stopped, and I think we're starting to see that again. IDK is finding their legs here. They're starting to work together a lot better with their mercs, and so my prediction, even though Rake just died, my prediction, I think I want to say it's going to go like 3 or 2-1, 3-2 or 2-1, either way for IDK.
I'm thinking I want to give Zen team a bit more credit than you can see here. They are pulling off the impossible. You know, they're reacting really well together as a team, and I think what they're lacking really is a bit of focus fire in their deathmatch. I'd like to see a 3-2. I would like to see that, so that's my prediction. 3-2 to Zen team. I love you, IDK, but you know, I'm a spectator at the moment, so I want to see some good tight games.
Same here. Zen dealing a little bit of damage to their opponents right now as IDK pushes into the second point, and it looks like IDK is going to have that captured, I'm sorry, held at the moment, because of course Zen did win that mid-fight, and I don't know, right now Bertek's still on the sniper, looking through one of these choke points, spots a soldier, but not able to get that kill just yet. Now, oh, going for the medic, nope, not going to happen, so actually Zen's having to drop back, losing 2 of their players.
I really hope I haven't jinxed their game for them. I'm sorry if I have.
Yeah, so we casters do tend to do that quite a lot, and really I'm surprised that people still let us cast games, because we are just awful about that. Asphyx gets taken out though. Soldier now jumping over, this is Edison, he was at really low health and still is. I don't think he's going to survive this. Scouting on top of him now, yeah, Drozo takes him down, and Rake finishes off Bertek there with a body shot, so Zen team down 3 players once again. I think IDK should push this and at least try to force the Uber on Mix.
This is a very fast round for Obscure with Rocky going straight in on the medic, but once again, Zen team's, I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, strafing out of it. They still have not popped their Uber yet. That was great milk by him.
Oh, Santa did get in there and force the Uber by his opponents, but
Red
then...
Shock did go down.
Yeah, Red Shock
it's
died.
very sticky.
So that's going to be an issue for IDK. Right now there's still a lot of pressure in on the red medic, though. He's taken quite a bit of damage. 60 health left, and he goes down, so there could be an advantage here. But the thing is, I think Drazo could just get on the point right now and finish his cap off. He's going to go for just that, and he wins the round for IDK.
I would have liked to have seen Hui supporting Santa a bit more by putting stickies on point. I'm a firm believer that on Obscure, your demo man can't be standing on the last point. Perhaps it's because I've been spoiled with playing with Red Shark. But recently I did merc for a team, and their demo man did jump straight on the point. I'm like, come on, what are you doing? You can't do that at the last point. It's not like Badlands.
I want to point something out, though, that we do have Red Shock running the Kritzkrieg right now. Good stickies coming in here from both teams. Spiri and Hui taking a lot of damage, and we're going to see whether Red Shock can even stay alive long enough to use that crits right now. He may have been spotted out. Did grab a health kit, so it's going to be okay for the moment, but there's a lot of kind of split play right now by IDK. They can't really focus their damage. Doing a little bit here and there to Zen team, but it's mostly getting healed back up. So IDK is going to drop back, but here comes the Kritzkrieg right now, and it sounds like, there was a...
down.
Yup.
Soldier down. Soldier on Red Shark, and Red Shark goes down as well, unfortunately. How can we win getting those crucial hits?
Nice.
And beating Avokia on the deathmatch. So he's said you might have won Badlands that last time, but this is my game this time. So well played by How Can We Win.
Showing us that he is an excellent soldier, actually outscoring his Edison soldier there by about 5 points so far. Not sure what their frag count is, but Team Zen right now, I got that reversed, is recapturing the middle point, and they are going to start pushing towards the second pretty soon here, waiting for, I think, their medic to get up with them, and IDK now are in some trouble, although the Ubers are even, so this could be kind of a long round.
But Red Shark is running the Kritzkrieg after all, and if Zen do work this out, that Red Shark is running Kritzkrieg on defense, they might just push in and say, fuck it, I'm gonna go kill that medic.
Yeah, it's going to be surprising here because IDK do not have enough of an advantage to really push on this.
And this is a very horrible point to try and push out across with the Kritzkrieg, so I think they're going to try it anyway.
Yeah, it sounds like there go the crit stickies, but not dealing any damage there. They finally get Spiri with one of them.
Down.
That's actually pretty good. But Zen team still pushing in. They did a lot of damage to Red there, and he's managed to get some really good dodging in, but finally gets taken out. How Can We Win is down as well. Mix trying to pull out the crossbow and go huge there like Red was, but not going to happen just yet. Santa getting some good damage down on a scout here, and Asphyx is the last one alive, so now IDK should be able to push out to the middle point and get it captured.
That was a very, very risky play. It could have gone to either team there. And really what it came down to was a deathmatch, and I'm not sure if I pointed it out yet, but Drozophil and Rake, their teamwork at the moment is spectacular. If these two scouts can stay together long enough, they're going to cause a lot of damage in the upcoming seasons.
Evakia now heading out back to his medic on the second point. Santa is who I was looking for there. Is starting to spam in towards these chokes just a little bit, so it looks like IDK is very happy to hold on to mid for the moment. There are about 12 minutes left in the game, so this can still go very much either way.
Yeah, and I'm just having a look at the stream chat, and Kim is asking, seeing how often snipers miss, are they really worth it? Well, as I said earlier, Vertek did prove his worth. It's all about how many picks you can make or how much pressure or advantage you can make as a sniper. If you're not making the kills, if you're not getting the pressure on, then that's a bad investment for you to do it, so you shouldn't be playing it. And Rake just goes down to Edison because he was caught out of positions.
Yeah, it's not going to be good for him. We do have Zen team pushing in now with their advantage. They've popped the Uber as well. Regular Uber, of course, is counter-popped by Red Shock. One of the soldiers getting out to the right-hand side, taking a bit of damage as he does so. And now, finally, that Uber is just fading here, but this soldier is not done yet. He's just like, screw it, I'm pushing in anyway. He is taking so much damage, though. I'm surprised he didn't die off that, but Burtek is now down. Evokia finally dies there, and it's Demo versus Demo. Hui back in the corner, but does end up taking down Spiri. Drozo is down in the meantime. It's just chaos all over the place here, but it looks like in the end result we are seeing IDK push on to second.
Yep. I really like seeing Drozophil and, IDK scouts in general playing very confidently, and they're very supportive in the pushes with their team, so that is a +1 point to IDK.
Rake now.
Saying that though, Asphyx is on 27 points. He is slightly carrying his team a little bit, so...
Yeah, the point difference here is just Pretty astronomical, though. Hui up at 40. Rake is going to start peeking into... Oh, look at this soldier! Gets taken down, not able to really do a lot of damage. That could have been really, really useful for them. Drazo on the spy, Rake on the scout. We're going to watch where Drazo decides to go in. Oh, barely avoids that pill. That would have been really bad for him.
Why is IDK not pushing? That was a great pick. That's very slow.
Yeah, I don't know if I really agree with that either. Looks like they did now push in and force the Uber from our red team very early, but they were probably just waiting on Rake and Drazo to get some kills instead of pushing off of the one soldier pick they had, which may hurt.
As a result of that, now they're having to face a heavy rather than a 5. Oh, and Drazo just goes down. He did get healed, so he tried to trick them.
Yeah, there's only so much you can trick them, though, and right now Rake not able to get any damage down on the Zen team either as a sniper, so he's having to back off. Hui did get a kill there on Asphyx, and now looking for more on this scout as well. Did get that kill. That's 2 players down here.
Zen team are playing very aggressively here. It's very odd with IDK looking to push bottom right, but I think they're a bit unsure of the heavy who's playing on this little mini spire, as my team calls it.
Here come the Stickies now, dealing some good damage to our medic, and the Uber is popped very, very quickly for our blue team. Not even ready yet for Zen team. Edison's taken down. How Can We Win is down. Medic is not down, though, and if he can just get a little bit more healing, yes, he should have the Uber here to stop.
Headshot by Rake, just as the medic got 100%. If that were me, I'd feel very cheated.
And there you go, an Uber saw kill by Red Shock. So Red Shock now up to, I think the Red Shock kill count is 4 for both of these games.
I think it's actually 5 or perhaps even 6. I'm pretty sure he finished on more than 2 last game. But we've got 8.5 minutes left for Zen team to get a cap and make my prediction right. Perhaps no, actually my prediction was the other way around, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
2 more caps, guys. Come on.
Yeah, they're going to have to tie it up at the very least. Zen team is starting to push after our blue team here on the midpoint, but blue team has some good high ground positioning, and they are dealing a lot of damage to blue right now. Red Shock, though, 6 health left. Going to have to run back here and run straight into a soldier, actually, so he is dead. Zen team has a big mid-fight win, so they just might pull it back here with about 8 minutes left to go. It's just Rake and Hui left alive. Rake going for a headshot on a scout. Can't hit him. No, not yet. So that scout is still going to stay alive, and Rake is the only one left alive for his team to defend the second point.
I think he's going to try and go for an aggressive sniper play now. I think he's realised that he can't really do much, and he gets taken out by Asphyx.
Yeah, that's no good for him. Now Zen team is pushing on to that second point, and my ears hurt because this new headset is not quite broken in yet for me. But it's a good kind of hurt because it means I've been casting a lot. Right now, Team IDK sitting back on their last point, and they've got kind of the standard defense here for last on Obscure. They've got that heavy, they've got the engineer. Where is the sentry going up right now? Actually, beneath the stairs. Interesting.
Yeah.
Here comes the Uber, though. Zen pushing in with that Uber very, very quickly. Red Shock still doesn't have it yet. But Edison and How Can We Win are both dead. The scouts here trying to pressure just one scout back. Rake does get taken down, and Drazo is down as well, so no heavy anymore. But Zen team losing all but their scout. There's just one spawner up now. How Can We Win? And once again, IDK should be able to push back to their second. Looks like they are doing just that as well.
Indeed.
It's going to be a little bit late, though. Zen team is all spawned right now, and they can start to contest it. They're going to try and attack Red Shock here with the roaming soldier. Oh, and he did force a pop out of Ret, so Ret had to grab that health kit there, and that's going to be a very useless pop for IDK.
I think IDK can afford to do a useless pop. I mean, they are winning 3-1 at the moment. Really, they should just be wasting time if they could. That's exactly what I'd be telling my team to do right now.
Yeah, Evokia here, does sneak in a kill on Edison in the hallway there between our third and second points. Mix now getting bombed in by a soldier as well. That could be really bad, though. Santa does get taken down, and another rocket chasing after the kill here on the medic. It's just not going to be enough, and in fact, he's still got 150 health almost, so it's really not going to work for them. Red Shock and Rake, the 2 last men standing for IDK.
Just on the How Can We Win camp.
I just watched Red Shock get an air shot on Spiri there. Gonna go for an Ubersaw now as well. He did end up dying. But Rake, finished off Spiri, and now looking for more kills here. It's just that now IDK has lost their medic, and so actually, I mean, maybe they're not taking it very seriously here, but...
Rake does get a beautiful headshot on Zen's medic.
How? How did he do it? I don't know. Santa's setting up an
This
engineer.
is the wonder that is Rake. This guy, just his aim sometimes is insane.
Right now there's a scout on the point, not able to cap it though, and oh, I really don't like the collapse play there by Zen. They tried to run past an entire defense of 5 players, including a sentry and a heavy, and that didn't work for them at all.
Yeah. I mean, TF2, when you lose the first map and then you're having to go into a second one, it's a very mentally challenging game. Half of it is, you know, down to skill and game sense and practicing and stuff like that. But the other half of TF2 in matches, which a lot of people, you know, don't appreciate, is the mind games of, you know, okay guys, we lost the first game, but we can still bring it back. And unfortunately, Zen did try and bring it back, but it seems like they're a bit lackluster at the moment. They're just not functioning as well as I'd hope. Come on, guys! I wanted you to win.
Zen right now Edison was trying to get behind his opposing team, but he gets caught out by a Pyro who is just WM1ing all over the place. I think they knew there was a spy around. So good work by Santa to go on that Pyro. Now Beartech looking towards the enemy medic, can't get that pick. Red Shock does have 100%.
I'm having a look at the casters. We've got an engineer, a sniper, and a heavy. This is IDK saying, we're here to stay on our last point. You guys come and push us. We're not pushing you.
Yeah, of course they do not have a lot of mobility, especially that heavy is just going to be super slow, and the engineer not useful without his sentry, so he'd have to pack that up and move it around if he wanted to get it out. So yeah, you're absolutely right. These guys.
This is what I would call a turtle fest on last point.
What some people might call parking the bus, even.
I like Turtle Festival. The idea of an engineer wearing a tortoise shell is hilarious to me.
That, you know what? Somebody needs to reskin that or make him a hat or something. Just make him a turtle hat. That's my idea. So Kim was asking earlier, what would you guys make for, you know, like a hat or something 3D modeled? Make a turtle hat. Oh, it's gonna go for a spy cap here. Actually, maybe not. Should just go for.
If you do make that hat, I want 50% of the money from it.
Yeah, our Edison just got taken down there. He looked like he may have wanted to go for a back cap and then decided he wanted to go for a stab on the medic, but the medic got out of range, and then by that time he was spotted out, so he died.
It's looking a bit hopeless for Zen because they're losing a player after player, and I really am hoping that not doing a Lemmings attack, and unfortunately they're pushing in from top left, and that is an impossible feat against a sentry that is in that corner. I mean, guys, you've just wasted your Ruby. You had middle, you had right side to push in. Why would you pick a narrow doorway in top left? And IDK had now taken 3 picks from Zen team, and they couldn't really push out. Once again, this is the guys were turtling last point because we were winning and we're fags.
Wow, okay. IDK ready to turtle up. Pretty hardcore here, even killing Edison, and they just don't care right now. They're just like, yeah, we're going to win this game. Put the points on the board. Get us our, 6 points total for the... for the league. And so, let's see here, with about 2 minutes and 13 seconds left, I don't think that Zen team can really put anything together now to win the game. Who would you give your man of the match to?
I think for IDK, I will give it to Drozophil because he really does work hard for his team, and I think, I mean, I know the guy. You'll never meet a guy who's more passionate for his team than Drozo is. So he played really well. He had some great moments, and he really did help be the spearhead of some attacks. So for IDK, it'd be Drozo. Again, Zen team just trying to push in, getting a soldier on point, but IDK's Uber is popped, and they're holding it again. Who's your MVP for IDK, Sal?
My MVP for IDK actually is going to be Hui. That guy has been just putting out sheer crazy amounts of damage for his team, and so I think he's been single-handedly winning this for them for the most part. Not to say that he hasn't been supported, because you got to support that demo man if you want him to win, but he's just been bringing it up. Red Shock, on the other hand, I want to give it to him too for getting the crossbow air shots. Does he practice those? It's so crazy.
He doesn't. It's just to him being him, I'm afraid.
Wow, that's just scary. That is scary.
And your MVP, Zen team?
For Zen team, interesting question. I'm just having a look at the scores right now, but I don't know. I would say that. Yeah, thinking about both maps. I mean, I would say that Beartech did a really good job of trying to counter-snipe Rake. It wasn't perfect, but it was kind of what they needed. Spiri actually had some huge mid-fight wins there for them, so I'm going to go with him. Okay, well, we're going to go with Spiri then.
Okay, my MVP without a doubt it has to be how can we win. That guy has made some fantastic forces, some great plays. You know. Oh, and we have Zen team trying to hold last point. Retro getting on it with the Uber. IDK are just cleaning up, but Asphyx is there just trying to pepper them. Can Zen take the last point? Oh, and Medic on it! That is fantastic. So, GG with 9 minutes left. That is 3-2 to IDK. So IDK take the full 6 points from Zen team in ETF2L's match this week. It was week 5, Division 1B.
Excellent, excellent play from both of these teams, and I'm glad we got to watch the games. This has been Salamancer casting with Psunfragga, and if you guys want to see more high-quality VODs, do check out youtube.com/fatmop, F-A-T-M-O-P. That's where I put all these videos. Hit subscribe over there for your competitive TF2 content. Of course, if you want to see these European players playing a lot of games, then you should probably check out Vanilla TV. And of course, for the US games, which have just started up again, ESEA season started, we've got X Television as well. That's Twitch TV/EXTV Esports. Hit them all, and do keep following competitive TF2 because it is a blast. Thank you guys. I am signing out.
Thank you, Sal.